And now I'm gonna go ahead and start importing meshes from other projects that I've done over the years. And I think now we're gonna start here with the hair. And as you can see, it doesn't really match the concept, but that's okay. I did shape it a little bit in ZBrush before I actually brought it into Maya. But since there's a ZBrush lesson for this later on down the road, I'm not going to show you how I did that. As you can see, I'm just going to go ahead and bring in an arm, a little bit toony arm. It's a little bit more square than what's actually in the concept, and I'm just, scaling it down to fit. And that's okay because I'm going to go ahead and delete a lot of the mesh from the original body concept, since it isn't a detailed model. That body concept is basically just so I can go ahead and build the clothes around it instead of having to build it from scratch. It would take a little bit of extra time, so I'm just going to go ahead and delete some of the faces off of that arm, as it's not going to really fit. I deleted too many there, so I have to go ahead and select a little bit more, or select the right ones and go ahead and delete them. And as you can see there, and I'll go ahead and I'll straighten that arm out and fix all the not flat-ended verts a little bit later on before I go into ZBrush. I'm just go ahead and moving this into place and placing it where I want it to be. As you can see right there, that looks good to me. And I'll just zero it all out and basically scale it onto the other side, and then just reset the transformations with that little easy script that I have on my shelf. As you can see, there's basically the model, and we're going to go ahead and import some more stuff here, which are the glasses from another project that I've done. We'll go ahead and place those. As you can see, the lenses are a little bit triangulated, and I'll fix that before I go into ZBrush. Just moving the hair out of the way there so I can place the glasses mesh fine. Just adjusting verts to make sure it fits properly. Just scaling them out, and I'll select the inverts here and basically scale those out too, so that it's not really penetrating the mesh. And that looks okay to me right now. So we'll go ahead and we'll move the hair back. And that hair will probably get adjusted again inside ZBrush once we go ahead and export all these meshes before we go ahead and sculpt it. As you can see, I'm just going to go ahead and add a little bit of thickness here to the end of the shirt. And I just extruded in and then just extruded up and scaled it a little bit more, and that way it has somewhat of a thickness to it. And I'll do the same on pretty much all the open verts or open edges. And now I'm just going to go ahead and make the color for the shirt here. Just select a few of these edges and go around. And then we'll just extrude up and extrude down and shape the verts as we need. I'm basically just selecting verts here and moving them the way that I want them to move, and placing them where I want them. I mean, it's a real tedious process, but I mean, it's necessary for good character art. I mean, that color is a little too far out for me right now, so we'll go ahead and move those down and move them back, move them up, and just scale them out so that it's sort of like a Catholic school uniform. Push them back so that they're not really impinging on the sweater here. Select those and deselect ones that I don't need. Just adjust and adjust. And that looks okay right now. I'm definitely going to have to adjust those verts on the arm there. For right now, it looks pretty good.